Hey, it's Coach Josh for the second time today. I'm definitely going to broadcast my goal setting video, my fitness goal setting video. So, to review, we're talking about setting goals here. I love setting goals. I set them all the time. If you're one of my friends, you know I've talked to you about my goals and the things I'm trying to accomplish and ask for your help in helping me achieve my goals for sure. So today I'm going to get into the definition of a goal, and then I'm going to get back into how that relates to fitness and how that helps you set specific fitness goals or goals for yourself around your health. So we're going to start with specific. So, in terms of fitness, it's like, do I want to lose weight? How much weight do I want to lose? Right? Is it measurable? Feeling better is good. You want to feel good. But you can measure weight, you can measure body fat percentage, you can measure girth, circumference, you can measure those things, you can measure strength, and how many chin-ups you can do, or bench press, or push-ups, or whatever. You can measure those things. Feeling good is something that's a little vague, so you got to get something that's specific and measurable. And actionable, the A part of the SMART goals, this definition sort of changes, depends on who's talking, but to me actionable just means it's something I can affect, it's something that I can actually have an impact on. And that's huge. I mean, if your outcome is something that you don't actually have control over, then it's probably not for you. It's probably not a goal that you should be setting. Realistic, I actually don't care if it's that realistic. I actually think that your goals could be a little unrealistic. I go for plausible. As long as it's plausible that somebody could accomplish that goal, I'll set it for myself. So it doesn't need to be within arm's reach or even eyesight. Like, I will set benchmarks, mini goals to get to that thing that is plausible for someone to achieve, because I know that if somebody can do it, I can do it. So for realistic, it just needs to be possible for someone to accomplish. There's lots of things that are unrealistic for me to try and achieve. There are some things that are completely impossible or implausible, but there are several things that are within the realm, and they're exciting to me. So I'm going to chase them. It doesn't matter if I actually ever get them, but like Bruce Lee said, some goals are not meant to be achieved. They are merely serving as a target to aim for so that you can grow to be your best self. Paraphrase Bruce Lee quote. Goals need to be time-based. So the goal is just a dream with a deadline. So what we're really doing is, like, if you're using the events in your life, or you're using fragments of time, I like quarterly, monthly. If you have a race coming up, well, that's an easy one. It's a deadline. That's that thing happens on that day. So I like to create events and set deadlines that are actually real. Like, I'm going to host a party, or I'm going to go do that Tough Mudder, or I'm going to go to that powerlifting meet and I'm going to compete. So I need to be at that level by the time that I show up and suit up. So use actual external events that you don't control. So if it's something that is that's going to happen when you feel like it, it's not really a deadline. It needs to be something that's got a little bit of pressure and pushback on you. So create that deadline. If you have all those things, you've got a strong goal. Now, how that applies to fitness, so there's really three areas of fitness that we look at in terms of viewing success. And that's your health. That's what's going on the inside, your disease or lack of disease, or your risk factors for disease. Your body composition, so how you look, this is how much muscle's on your body, how much fat's on your body. And there's performance, which is, how much energy you have, how strong you are, how fast you are, how much you can lift. Those things are kind of performance indicators. So, which one's right for you? Well, they're all helpful, and all of these things really serve one another. They serve to augment each other. So if you're adding muscle and burning fat, you're gonna be faster. You're gonna have more endurance. You will be less tired doing the things that you were doing before. And if you're stronger, if you're faster, well, your health, your blood pressure is probably going to be down just from lifting heavy weights. And building muscle, your insulin sensitivity increases, your blood lipids drop quite measurably, in fact. And the healthier your body is on the inside, the easier it is to burn fat and build muscle. These things are positive reinforcing. So it's like it's a system. It's a system, positive reinforcing cycle. Yeah, that's right. So I set goals in each one of these areas, and I'll post them when I post the video. So there'll be goals below the video, and I'll post them to the Facebook group as well. But you can see examples of things that I use to measure my own success. And we'll talk about benchmarking and how to create mini goals outside of that. But all of these are important. If you think about something that you want to be good at, or something that you want to be able to physically do, like hike for 15 miles if you have a favorite hike, or run a 5K or things like that. Lifting heavy weights. Getting your blood pressure down so you can get off your blood pressure medication, and then and body comp. What is your target? What is an ambitious goal for you to set to be, to look good and feel good in your skin, in your body? If you set goals in all these areas, what it'll do is it'll start to change your behavior. In that, when you make a choice, you're gonna think, man, I could probably get an extra half an hour sleep, and that means that I'll get up tomorrow and I'll have a better workout. Or I really need to not drink any more beer. I really need to drink some more water so that I'm hydrated and my body's burning fat for longer. Or it'll start to affect the way that you think about yourself and the way that you think about your choices. And that is the point. You set the goal, your habits change, you get to the goal faster, the program improves. You set bigger goals, boom, 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 and now you're off to the races. Huh? Now you're crushing goals, you're crushing life, and you're hashtag beast mode all the time. Just kidding. All right, posting this in the group. If you have any questions, hit me up, post comments, let me know what you think, let me know what you need from me. This is Coach Josh, Train Warriors Portland, signing out.